name is Laura Black. I'm a 22-year-old defense administrator, and I'm getting married in Westminster, California, January 11th. My sort of wedding day instruction manual that I've created, or I'm in the process of creating, some of the people know it's coming, some of them don't. There's going to be a copy for every attendant, everyone that's associated with the wedding. Those that are closer to me, that have known me my whole life, are certainly expecting something, because I'm notorious for being controlling. But some of JW's friends and some of his family are probably going to freak out a little, because it's definitely, if you didn't know I had OCD to begin with, you'd know it after looking at it.
She has Excel sheets printed out for what everyone's going to be doing, with timetables and color-coded tabs for their folders.
And charts.
And charts.
Well, I am actually controlling most everything and planning for every possible situation. I enjoy charts. So one of the files I'm making for the bartender has names and faces of people that need to have their alcohol consumption limited, because it is an open bar. So hopefully it will, divert anyone from making a scene at the reception. His mother is just as controlling as I am, even though it's my wedding. And so, for example, she wouldn't pay for the engagement photo unless he shaved his beard, which I happen to love his beard, so we had a little bit of a conflict over that issue. The owner of the venue is a complete douchebag. I don't know if it's all the collagen in his lips that have just seeped into his brain, but he has lost all compassion for his clients. I've been very nice to him.
Yeah.
I haven't even gone bridezilla on him yet, and he is just rude, and he thinks because of my age or whatever, he can just get away with it, and he's not. He's very unhelpful. He doesn't
want to bend an inch, to the point where if it wasn't for the fact that he's cooking the meal, I'd have thrown him in a closet by now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the biggest problem we've been having is the tattoos, which is, I don't think it's that bad, and you can't really see them.
They're very subtle.
They're very subtle, but she thinks I need to cover them up.
The one I'm a little bit more favorable on is the possibility of getting the tattoo cover-up kit. We may have to drug her in order to get it on her, but she likes tequila, so we can probably loosen her up a little bit before the ceremony and apply it thoroughly. When I get stressed out, I generally internalize it, because I feel like I need to deal with everything on my own. But in certain situations, like wedding planning, it just gets too much. So at any given moment, I'm apt to yell and scream at something very dumb, or something that's not that big a deal, but it's just all the built-up stress from the past, 3 days, that I just kind of explode on the nearest bystander, which is generally him. My mother is extremely sadistic. I love her dearly, but we're complete opposites, and she just thinks it's the funniest thing in the world to press my buttons and try and make me angry. She just thinks it's hilarious.
Sometimes it is, but not always.
Being obsessive over the event and creating, so many documents and such a detailed plan, and really just being a complete perfectionist, I tend to drive other people completely mad. I want the perfect wedding. I'm an artist, so I know people are expecting a lot from my wedding, and I'll hurt people to get the perfect wedding. It's going to be as close to perfection as humanly possible within our $15,000 budget.